Arguments. Um, yeah, how do I even start this video? I am not a fan or love arguing with my parent or parents at all. Matter of fact, I quite hate it. I dislike it. I just don't know how to start this video off, but I hope you enjoy this video regardless, and hopefully you see yourself in this as I do and accept your problems, I suppose. So me and my dad, we argue, not a lot, but to be quite fair, when we argue, it's actually always me who starts the argument, even though sometimes I'm like, well, I don't get why you're complaining, I don't get the issue. The thing is, me and my dad, or I want to say we're almost the same, basically. We look the same, although I look much better. I'm just saying, I'm just joking. We do argue, all these videos you see on YouTube with me and him, we have a great relationship. Honestly, just don't get it wrong. The way he acts on camera, I swear to God, guys, he's literally like that off camera. He's like a little kid. He's had a different raise up than I have, and we won't ever discuss how we got brought up. We don't want to involve anything that has happened in the past. I can mention that there have been some things in his life that have been different than me. Rather to say not pleasant things, and I'd rather not discuss that because it is still my father. I still love him, regardless of anything. I love the guy. I love my mom, but we'll talk about my dad now, right? He's basically like me. He's the same kid. I'm his kid. He's my father, and I do believe he's got autism. Even though he doesn't, not necessarily doesn't want to admit it, he is quite sure that he's got autism. Maybe I'm just speculating it, but I have a feeling that the autism comes from his side. And is that a bad thing? No, not at all. I look at it rather as a gift because me and him are literally the same. We act the same. We do the same. The only thing is, goddammit, he loves hoovering and I don't. Guy hoovers every day. I swear, the guy doesn't catch a break. Once in a while, I'm lucky and he doesn't hoover for a day. But me and him argue, and I don't like it, obviously. Matter of fact, it actually pisses me off. Not necessarily pisses him off. I think it rather just disappoints him more than actually really angry, because I've never really actually seen my father really angry. And I'm just trying to keep it like that, not trying to see the man explode like a tomato, Obviously, I have seen my father upset, but like, when he's upset, something hurt him. He's a man of steel. He doesn't really get hurt just like me. I don't get offended. He doesn't really get offended. I do get offended if someone talks negative about, someone I care about. I'm like, well, that's not nice of you to say. Why would you say that? He's the exact same like that. But yeah, when we argue, man, I don't like it. He doesn't like it. And I know for a fact, but most of the times when we argue, it's literally just about goddamn nothing. It's either about him saying, can you take care of your sister for 10 minutes? Do I have to right now, man? I'm trying to record. Just 10 minutes. Oh, fine. Just hurry up, I say normally to him. But it's not like we fight or something. We don't. We just have arguments about kind of nothing, really. It's most of the times I'm annoyed with the fact that I woke up in a bad mood, because I do unfortunately wake up in a bad mood. It actually often starts by getting woken up by my little sister. I swear to God, when I wake up in the morning, last night for example is a great example. She woke up at God knows what time, but it made me a little bit angry, which caused me to sleep very difficult afterwards, like 10 minutes. Yeah, I guess she woke up in the morning. I don't know what time. I think 7:30. And I got upset, and normally when I get woken up out of my sleep, I intend to be pretty grumpy. I'm just grumpy in general, to be kind of honest. Like, outside my videos, I'm quite often just, I want to be left alone. And my dad knows that, I know when I have to leave him alone. I know when he needs to leave me alone. We understand each other because we're literally just two people in one body, but actually one person in two different bodies, but we're kind of technically the same. But normally the arguments, they just start off because he's either annoyed by something or something is annoying him, and then he reacts to me in a certain way. Then I'm like, well, screw you, I suppose. Like, sometimes I do think like, man, you can kiss my butt. I'm not doing it now at all. A couple of hours ago, God knows what happened. I had mentioned that I was going to go to a friend's place to ask their grandmother if I could record a video there. God damn it, man. I went there, she didn't like me. Well, she didn't like that I would record that. I don't think she understood it, but I hadn't seen it in like 3, 4, 5 months, so it also makes a little bit sense, I suppose. She could have forgotten me, God knows, but I'd ask him, I can't find my camera bag now. Well, then I don't know what you want to do. And I said, well, thanks for nothing, I suppose I said to him. And some of you probably be like, that's kind of rude. Yeah, it is, but you gotta realize, my man, this guy has autism as well. I kid you not, I do believe he's got autism. Not that anything just has to do with that, obviously, if he has it or not, but we do definitely get on each other's nerves. And it's quite often about the smallest thing either irritates him, or like the smallest thing irritates the crap out of me. It could be anything. If something is misplaced, he gets upset. Not only does he get upset, I also just get upset. When with upset, I mostly mean that we get irritated. For example, if my mother, let's say for example, if my mom decides to remove this painting/picture behind me somewhere else, him and I will recognize it immediately and say, hey, wait a minute, where did this picture go? This isn't how we do it. Me and him actually get annoyed, and I think it's OCD or something. It triggers certain things can trigger a person into being annoyed or stay continued annoyed, because I do tend to stay annoyed when something gets moved. I had this exact same thing at school when I was at school. This was like years before I went into high school. I was sitting next to the door. I always sat next to the door, and it irritated me so much that when people, god damn it, man, it still irritated me in high school. People open the door and then they don't close it. My god, my guy, you just have to goddamn close the door. A little bit of effort, and then I have to keep on closing it. And it irritated me. But it's the same kind of thing with my dad, right? When something is on a certain place, like for example, the painting in the background, it's been there for a couple of months, maybe even a year plus. If that painting gets removed somewhere else, him and I will notice it immediately. Hey, something's not right. Let me just kind of like show you guys this as well. Some pictures. You see this, where this baby stuff is? That's actually where a plant used to be. Him and I noticed it immediately, and we did not like it at all. My god, we did not. That plant is actually behind the curtain right here, but like I said, when we argue, it's nothing like bad. It's either that he's either annoyed at something, and it only really starts, it's only like something in the morning, because I wake up in a grumpy mood in general, because I don't like to get waken up by my sleep. I need sleep, man. As you guys know, I look like a goddamn zombie. I do, and I'm quite aware of that. You don't have to tell me how fabulous I look, regardless, But yeah, as you know, I make a lot of videos. I edit a lot as well. I mean, I kid you guys not, I average record 3 videos every day. It's quite a lot, and I edit them all as well. I basically record an ASMR video almost every single day. Mukbangs almost every single day. Podcast videos, standard everyday uploads. I love making podcast videos because definitely every time before I upload a video, something is bound to happen or something's happened on my day. But like I said, me and my dad, we don't really fight, because we never fought, nothing like physical ever. It's just kind of like the smallest things irritate and can irritate and will irritate him, and for example me as well. Sometimes he gets annoyed by my presence, sometimes I get annoyed at his presence, but it's cool. Like, even if we have a massive argument, which kind of never really happens, it has happened in the past. I was still young, I didn't understand certain things, and but now it's like we just get annoyed with each other for like nothing really. It's often, I'm just gonna keep it very honest, it's often, from my experience, I feel like it's what he's saying is moaning, which, to be kind of fair, sometimes I'm like, well, God, my guy, you're moaning right now. I know it, you told me 3-4 times already, I understand. You don't have to keep on repeating it. And I know he's not the type of person who wants to say, yo, yeah, but I want to be right. He's not that type of person. Although sometimes I have felt like, you're just trying to say this because you want your right. I said, no, I'm trying to teach you. Which, my guy, I swear to God, he always does. If I do something right and he shows me, he said, I'm trying to teach you. I said, no, I'm good, man. I don't need to be taught. Keegan, just listen to me. Let me teach you, and then you know it. No, I don't want to. God damn it, you get it right now. I said, okay, fine, teach me then. If you want to teach me so bad, teach me how it works then. That's basically kind of how it goes. Yes, I'm pretty stubborn as well. I'm quite aware of the fact that I am a little bit stubborn, but so is he, to be quite honest. Is my camera zooming in? Is it zooming in? No, it's not. I thought I was tripping. Is it? Oh no. Oh no, luckily not. It should be focusing on me. Nah, but all jokes aside, yeah, we do argue, man. It's one of the most normal things. I guess it also makes a little bit sense arguing once a while in relationships with family. But we never really get into like a altercation, like physical. We never done that. Thank God. Let me keep it like that. I ain't trying to. I'm not trying to fight my father. That's weird, man. You know, you don't wanna mess around with these bad boys. That's a joke. I'm built like a noodle. I can't fight, and I will never fight. I've never fought in my life as well, anyway. So, but yeah, we do argue. It's quite a normal thing. Our relationship is healthy, but sometimes we just get in each other's way, and it's the most simple and normal thing in the world. I find. Same with my mom. Me and my mom also sometimes get at each other, and like, yeah, I think it's definitely this pandemic has definitely had an effect on it. You know, staying at home the whole time, you just build on each other's nerves. And I know someone who's. Now let's not talk about that person. I'm trying to keep that person in privacy. Don't know if that person watches my video, so just out of respect, I'm going to mention the person. It's not like I was going to mention the name anyways, but you know, maybe this person watches it, knows that I'm talking about them. I'm gonna just not do that. But yeah, we do get at each other sometimes. It's very normal. My brother as well. When I say something, my brother is different, totally different than my father or my mom. My brother is like my mom, and I'm basically my dad, but just one person into two different bodies, I suppose, because that's really what it kind of is. If you know us in real life, you know that me and my dad are the same. We think the same. We kind of act the same. Although, just keeping it very honest, my dad in public is a little bit different than I am. He intends to, you know, maybe sometimes say something too loud, and I'm like, my dad, you shouldn't be saying these things so loud in public. That ain't smart. He doesn't care. Maybe because he was an ex-military. I don't know. Fun fact, my dad actually is an ex-military. He used to be in the military. Pretty cool, I suppose. How could you believe that? Maybe that could have also done something to him psychological. Never thought about it, but I'm thinking about it right now. Maybe him being in the military, experienced certain things. Maybe that could have done something with him mentally as well. Hey, it could be, yeah. Maybe he's got PTSD. Who knows? I don't think he does, but it could always be the case. You know, never asked him that actually. Maybe I should go ahead and ask him that. Pretty interesting question. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just letting you know, no one's relationship is perfect. None of us are perfect. I'm not perfect. Everything you see on YouTube isn't perfect. Matter of fact, I just keep it real with you guys. I don't try to. I just keep it real, and I'm very honest when it comes to these kind of videos. I'm not going to sit and pretend like, oh yeah, me and my dad have a great relationship. We never argue. Come on, man, that's a big lie. You can tell because my nose grows when I lie. I'm the worst liar in this world. I cannot hold a lie from. No, I just can't. Don't like lying. I only lie when it's really necessary and when it actually benefits me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video on the Pox channel. Thank you guys so much, man. Hey, peace out.